Thank you for having me once again on the Circuit Forge Network. Today we're exploring something that's transforming the way we play, watch, and even interact: virtual reality and augmented reality, or as most people call them, VR and AR. But what exactly are they, and how are they changing entertainment?
What are realidade virtual and aviso de recebimento? Virtual reality immerses you completely in a digital world. You put on a headset, and suddenly you are not in your living room anymore. You are standing on a mountaintop, walking through a spaceship, or facing off with a virtual opponent in a boxing match. Augmented reality, on the other hand, blends digital elements with the real world. Think of Pokémon Go, Snapchat filters, or aviso de recebimento glasses that project directions onto the sidewalk as you walk. The gaming revolution let us start with gaming because realidade virtual and aviso de recebimento have completely redefined it. Traditional games happen on screens, realidade virtual puts you inside the game. Instead of pressing buttons to move a character, you move your own body. You look around, duck, aim, and interact physically. That is why realidade virtual arcades and home systems like Meta Quest and PlayStation Realidade Virtual have grown in popularity. They offer experiences that feel more real and more immersive than any traditional console could. Our games, like Pokémon Go, brought millions of people outdoors, walking around cities to catch digital creatures. It showed us that games could blend reality and virtual content seamlessly, creating new types of social experiences. Imagine a futuro where aviso de recebimento games let you compete in your neighborhood with interactive objects mapped onto real-world buildings. Movies and live events. Entertainment is not just about gaming. Movies and live events are getting the realidade virtual and aviso de recebimento treatment though. Imagine attending a concert, not by driving for hours and paying for parking, but by putting on a headset and being virtually there, front row, watching your favorite band perform live. VR concerts are already happening, and aviso de recebimento is used in live broadcasts to add effects and information. For example, sports broadcasts now overlay player stats, game lines, and instant replays right onto the field using aviso de recebimento. Even museums and theaters are experimenting. Imagine standing in an art gallery where paintings come alive through aviso de recebimento animations, or watching a stage play where virtual elements extend the stage beyond its physical boundaries. New ways to connect realidade virtual is also creating new social platforms, virtual worlds where people hang out, work, and play together. Platforms like Versat and Meta's Horizon Worlds let people meet up as avatars, host events, and even build virtual businesses. In these worlds, distance doesn't matter. You could be chatting with someone across the globe as if they weren't in the same room. Meanwhile, is changing how we share everyday moments. Filters and effects make social media posts more dynamic, and aviso de recebimento shopping lets you try on clothes, place furniture in your home, or even test how a new paint color looks on your walls all before buying. Challenges and limitations. But let us be honest, VR and aviso de recebimento aren't perfect. Headsets can be expensive and sometimes uncomfortable. VR can cause motion sickness for some users, and aviso de recebimento experiences often rely on your smartphone, limiting their immersion. There is also the challenge of content. People will only invest in these technologies if there is enough quality entertainment to keep them engaged. However, technology is advancing fast. Headsets are becoming lighter, wireless, and more affordable. Developers are learning how to reduce motion sickness and build better content. And their 5G networks roll out, streaming high-quality aviso de recebimento and realidade virtual content will become easier and smoother. The creative explosion which seats most is the creativity these technologies unleash. Storytellers, musicians, artists, and developers now have entirely new tools. Imagine an aviso de recebimento theater production where virtual dragons fly through the audience, or a realidade virtual film where you choose where to look and what to experience, making every viewer's experience unique. We were also seeing hybrid experiences, theme parks using realidade virtual redes, fitness apps using aviso de recebimento to create gamified workouts, and educational experiences where students can explore ancient civilizations in realidade virtual or conduct science experiments virtually, safely, and at low cost. The future of entertainment, where is all this going? Experts predict a futuro where realidade virtual and aviso de recebimento blend seamlessly into everyday life. Instead of separate devices, aviso de recebimento glasses could replace your phone, projecting holograms into your vision for entertainment, work, and socializing. VR could evolve into fully immersive worlds indistinguishable from reality, where entertainment becomes personalized and interactive at levels we can't yet imagine. So, how are a realidade virtual and aviso de recebimento changing entertainment? They are breaking down boundaries between digital and physical, between passive watching and active participation, between being an audience and being inside the story. Thank you for joining me once again on the Circuit Forge Network. We explored virtual and augmented reality. If you enjoyed this discussion and want more tech insights, like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone curious about the future of entertainment. And don't forget to drop your topic ideas in the comments. We might turn your question into our next episode. Until then, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep imagining, because entertainment is no longer just on a screen, it is becoming part of your world.